Thank you for taking some time for yourself. And as you take a slow, deep breath, notice your chest rising and falling. I'm curious if you'll go from an automatic response into a space of awareness. And while you're settling into the rhythm of your breath, just let the desire for complete disengagement to join the party, as if tuning out truly aids to your calm, like a quiet afternoon at the beach. Perfect. And with each deep breath, notice the tendency for worst case scenario thinking mingling into this experience. And as you focus on your chest's rise and fall, I wonder if it will truly bring you peace. I don't know if you'll allow your breath to guide you deeper into a sense of ease, but you can take control with this deep, relaxing breath now. Perfect. I knew someone once who had the habit of doom scrolling on their phone. It was like a house with no steps. They had no internal procedure to put the phone down. They're probably still doom scrolling right now. It can be endless, can't it? But here you are, taking control of your breath, relaxing, and reconnecting with a more down-to-earth, present, focused state. And as your breathing slows and your heart rate follows suit, all the excess motivation simply settles, leaving you with nothing but the ability to observe. Focus on the rise and fall of your breath. Notice how your body relaxes more with each inhale. Have you noticed if this feeling is just part of the peaceful space you've created for yourself now? And as you continue to breathe deeply, you can just observe the spiral of overwhelming thoughts woven into this experience. And you can let yourself wonder if they invite a natural grounding into reality beyond those sensational headlines. And while you notice the calming cadence of your breath, allow the expression of anxiety in this experience to become a quiet reminder, wondering if it serves as a gentle indicator rather than a predictor of what is to come. You can breathe deeply and allow your thoughts to settle, even when you feel like you can't handle seeing another TV commercial about the election. And you can allow yourself to feel calm, even if you wonder if a political party can really take away your rights completely. I knew someone who often felt like they were missing something, but then they realized how much peace they found just by being present. I've seen others experience what feels like overwhelming uncertainty, but they were able to bring themselves back to this moment through breathing, gentle reflection. You can probably already recognize when your heart races, and in those moments you breathe deeply to regain control. And you've probably noticed when you've been anticipating disaster, how you can reconnect to your inner peace. And you can allow yourself to take a moment to breathe, even if you think you're being too passive, can't you? And you can let yourself relax, knowing it's okay. You don't always have all the answers. You can experience a sense of calm even when you feel overwhelmed. And you already know you can't solve everything at once, but you can focus on what's in your power to change right now. With this breath, and later, if the pressure feels too much, you can return to this moment of peace, simply by breathing deeply. You already know how powerful your decisions are in shaping the outcomes of your life. So let's pause and reflect. If you disengage completely, will it protect yourself? Or just end up uninformed? If you argue with someone, will it change their mind or leave you frustrated? If you share that article, are you truly helping or just fueling panic? If you take a step back, will it bring clarity or create doubt? If you let your emotions drive your choices, are you still making empowered decisions? If you believe every headline, are you gaining wisdom or digging yourself into anxiety? If you choose not to speak up, will you regret it later? If you focus on what you can control, does it build your power or leave you feeling helpless? And if you shift your perspective, can you find a way forward? Every choice matters, so let's be mindful of the responses we're really after. Have you ever paused to consider the vastness of what surrounds you? You are part of an endless, intricate web of experiences. You are here and now, but also an observer. Life moves around you, but you don't have to grasp it. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are an entire ocean in a drop. Life is a balance between holding on and letting go. The present moment is the only time which we have dominion. The universe once spun in wild abandon. Imagine huge funnels of spinning, whirling winds traveling 2,000 miles an hour, reaching hundreds of miles and into beyond the world's atmosphere. This world, encircled by 4 suns that burnt red, orange, green, purple, was graced by 13 orbiting moons. Its surface was devoured and regurgitated into space by colossal chariots of wind. And over eons, the tempests subsided, and the world renewed itself, and all that remained was a delicate ring of dust, a whisper of great winds past. Millions of years later, tiny specks of dust, too light to be held by gravity, escaped on solar winds. This dust, composed of countless spores from ancient, magnificent plants, drifted throughout the cosmos. A solitary, wandering asteroid collided with this cosmic dust, merging with the dormant records of a forgotten world. As eons passed, the asteroid transformed, gathering ice and growing in size until it became a small planetoid, a silent voyager across countless galaxies. Drawn by an unseen force, this planet is pulled into the orbit of a tiny blue planet called Earth. Earth, steady and unafraid, welcomes the celestial visitor. The impact reverberates around the globe, felt and witnessed by a myriad of species. Over time, spores from the lost world carried on interstellar dust, 25 tons of it falling to Earth every day, finding the right conditions, and began to grow anew. Perception is more than mere awareness. It's the resonance of energy. Every sound, every ray of light, every waft of scent travels on a journey that stirs the entire body. Together they compose a symphony that vibrates in harmony with life itself. Every sound that reaches you, be it a soft whisper, a gentle note, the rustle of the leaves in the wind, carries its own energy. A sound embarks on its journey at the outer ear, funneled through a narrowing canal that naturally amplifies its essence. The vibration touches the eardrum, which pulses into a quiet rhythm, like a drum echoing the heartbeat of the world. Then a trio of tiny bones, the hammer, anvil, and stirrup, take up the signal. They work in unison, multiplying the force of sound with the precision of ancient mechanics. The amplified waves continue their path, reaching a small oval window, drastically increasing the intensity. With the spiral labyrinth of the cochlea, the organ of the corti, often known as the pulse maker, transforms these vibrations into delicate electrical signals. Tiny hair-like structures, the cilia dance into different frequencies, separating sound into its unique notes. And what arrives is a richly layered tapestry of sound. Even when the softest whisper can be distinguished from a resounding shout. Light, like sound, is a cascade of energy, a vibrant dance of waves traveling through space. It's first met by the cornea, a transparent curved surface that gently bends those rays inward. The lens follows, adjusting its shape with delicate precision to focus the light. This focused glow reaches the retina, a remarkable canvas of over 250 million optical receptors. Within the retina, two types of cells capture the essence of light. Rods, the masters of shadow and movement, register the subtle interplay of light and dark, while the cones bring forth a dazzling palette of colour, red, green, blue, mingling to form the spectrum of hues. Although the eye perceives a narrow octave of colour compared to the ear's vast range of sound, it transforms this fleeting light into images that pulse with depth and emotion. In the quiet hum of the visual cortex, the brain assembles the signals into a vibrant picture of reality, where every shade carries its own energy and mood. And then there is the quiet magic in the sense of smell. Airborne molecules enter the nasal cavity, where they encounter a mosaic of olfactory receptors. Each receptor, like a tiny keyhole, responds to the specific molecular shapes, sending signals along a direct route to the heart of emotion. In the olfactory bulb, scent bypasses the usual layers of thought, stirring memories and feelings almost instantly. From this intimate starting point, scent travels deeper, touching the limbic system, the seat of memory and emotion, and the hypothalamus, which governs instinct and bodily responses. A single aroma can evoke a cascade of sensations. The gentle comfort of lavender, the refreshing zest of citrus, the warm reminiscence of a familiar home. Each scent carries its own resonance, a silent language that speaks directly to the soul. Hearing, seeing, and smelling are not isolated experiences. They are harmonized frequencies that work together to create a rich tapestry of life. Every sensory input, from the soft murmur of sound to the vibrant hues of light, the delicate whisper of scent, contributes to the overall symphony of your being. The interplay of those elements forms a living, breathing expression of energy, a dynamic dance that resonates through every fibre of your existence. And in this grand composition, every note, every hue, every aroma is an invitation to experience the world in its fullest form. A universe in constant flux, where chaos and renewal, sound and silence, light and shadow all come together in a resonant celebration of life. Indeed, the more you know about human processes of sensory perception, the more respect you have for your body and the way it functions. And as you know, anxiety often distorts our perception, turning ordinary situations into overwhelming challenges. It can cloud our judgment, making us feel like we're trapped in a cycle of worry that feels endless. But as you know, anxiety isn't always an accurate reflection of reality. It can magnify fears, create scenarios that aren't as threatening as they seem. So take a moment, check in with yourself. Are your feelings based on facts? Is your mind exaggerating the situation? If you sense you're ready to face it, proceed. If not, it's perfectly okay to pause, breathe, and regain clarity. Your pace is yours to choose. And as you stand in the midst of a moment, emotions swirl around you, each one wanting your attention. But what if instead of being consumed by them, you could observe them as if from a distance, like waves crashing on a shore? They rise, but they don't need to define you. In this space, you can focus on amplifying the feelings that serve you, whether it's calm, confidence, or clarity. It's not about pushing away the emotions that don't fit, but rather letting them flow while you focus this attention towards the one that aligns with your deepest intentions. Through this shift, you create an experience that's entirely yours to shape. And as you continue to practice this, notice how much power you hold in your response. The emotions that once felt overwhelming might now seem less intimidating because you've learned to channel your energy into feelings that propel you forward. You might say to yourself, "Not my emotions, I'm the chooser of them." To ground yourself, close your eyes for a moment and focus on a sound that brings you peace. A bird chirping, a hum of a soft breeze, or even the gentle rhythm of your own breath. Let that sound fill your awareness, allowing it to calm the racing thoughts, Alternatively, you could imagine light, a soft golden glow surrounding you, washing away any stress. And as you breathe deeply, you might say, with each breath, I choose calm. With each word, I create my peace. Notice how your body responds. Feel your muscles relax, your heart steady, your mind clear. And if you feel stress creeping in, say to yourself, I know I'm capable. By amplifying the emotions that serve your purpose, you can reclaim your power in every moment. The world around you might be chaotic, but inside, you're shaping your own experience. Each thought, sound, and feeling a brushstroke in your masterpiece of life. This practice of your emotional focus isn't limited to moments of stress or anxiety. It's something you can apply to any area of your life. Whether you're preparing for a big presentation, starting a new project, or simply navigating a busy day, you have the power to consciously direct your emotions towards your desired outcome. Picture yourself stepping into a room, your energy filled with confidence. You can call upon the calming sound of a deep, resonant tone, a flash of empowering light in your mind's eye. You can say, I'm ready for this. I bring my best self to this moment. In those quieter moments when you're alone with your thoughts, practice bringing a sense of peace by focusing on the feelings you want to cultivate. Let your self-talk guide you. I trust you can do this. Now imagine yourself in the future, maybe in a moment of challenge or one that requires confidence. Picture yourself using the same technique you've just practiced. You're standing tall, in control, aware of your emotions around you, but choosing to amplify the ones that serve you. You might hear the comforting hum of your own steady breath. See that powerful light of focus guiding you. Feel the surge of calm rise within you. In these future moments, you'll be able to use this practice just as easily as you have now. And as you've probably already worked out, the more you practice, the more natural it will become. And soon, shifting your emotional state to support your goals will be second nature. With each moment, you're becoming the person who shapes their emotional world inside and out. Now take a deep breath, and as you exhale, begin to bring your awareness back to the room. And in a moment, I invite you to gently wake up from this experience. Feel your body reawakening, becoming more alert and aware, bringing with it a sense of empowerment. You are more present, more focused, and with every breath, more grounded in the choices you have in this moment. The space you've created for yourself. This ability to shift your emotional energy remains with you, available for any situation that arises. And as you begin to stretch out, wriggle your fingers and toes and open your eyes. Welcome back. You're perfect, just as you are.